something like an occult attacking our president?
Absolutely. I think it was actually on this program a few months ago when he first came out with his God's Chaos candidate.
Yes.
A word, by the way, that he borrowed from Jeb Bush. If you remember the last Republican debate, Jeb Bush referred to Trump as a chaos candidate who would become a chaos president. And then Lance came along and said, right, he's God's chaos candidate, right?
Yeah, Lance says
but I think it was on your program, and Lance said God delivered, he said there was a spirit of witchcraft in the Oval Office. Now, he didn't just say in Washington, D.C., or even in the White House. He said it was in the Oval Office, and it was about to bring in a much more powerful darkness with it, and God delivered America from that spirit. Do you remember when he said that? I think that was your program, wasn't it?
Yes,
I believe it was.
Yes, it was.
So he was identifying part of the supernaturalism that has been at work behind the scenes. Well, in Washington, D.C., really since the inception of the country, by occultists. We've done programs on this before if you want to understand the layout of Washington, D.C., the obelisk. Oh, and don't you love this? So there's going to be a few people that will get where I'm coming from here. But the Freemasons, right? They put the mottos on the Great Seal of the United States that actually prophesy a coming global leader by name, Apollo, that's going to lead the United States into a new world order. That prophecy's on our $1 bill. The New Testament, however, identifies in the book of Revelation in two places, and then Paul also to the church at Thessalonica says the spirit that will inhabit the Antichrist is Apollyon, Apollo, right? So they're literally prophesying that the Antichrist is coming to this country. Well, did you see what Time magazine did in their big picture of Trump? In the feature article, if you haven't, Google this and look it up. In their feature article on Trump called Trump Goes to War Against Washington, D.C., and it's a giant picture of him leaning against the obelisk and breaking it, right? That was a very subtle and telling message.
I didn't get it till this minute, but I saw that.
War is against. This is a battle against supernaturalism. And some got it and most didn't, but that's exactly the point that they were making. Again, this outsider has come in with his Christian God telling us what he's going to do.
And again, Christians, get out and vote just this time. You won't have to do it anymore. 4 more years, you know what? It'll be fixed. It'll be fine. You won't have to vote anymore, my beautiful Christians. I love you, Christians. I'm a Christian. I love you. Get out. You got to get out and vote. In 4 years, you don't have to vote again. We'll have it fixed so good you're not going to have to vote.